pam. Jap. Tutup. Speed okay. Everything fine. Stream quality is good. Okay. FPS ada okay, tak ada drop sikit. Hey. Oh, Mama Yusof, thanks for the like. Brian Hong for the follow. Thank you. Guys, selamat datang. Semalam korang tak tengok mission kita perang semalam. Ramai yang terkorban. Sorry lah tak dapat selamatkan ramai orang Mati orang ramai semalam. Aduh, sedih tu. Soldier yang kehilangan. Yang last sekali lah kematian yang seorang yang tengah duduk tepi tu kan, mati. Kita tak sempat selamatkan, itu sedih. Oi, Anwar Ridwan, thank you for the like. Guys, selamat datang. Sekejap Ahmad Azfar, thank you for the like. Lama tak nampak. Malam tengok bola. Apa yang budak-budak ni mesej ni? Ya Allah, template ni janganlah mesej bang. Kan? Okay, everything ready. Let's go. Sekejap. Pastikan chat keluar, so tak terlepas korang punya chat reaction. Streamlabs ni susah betul nak keluar chat lah. Kita orang dah tidur semalam. Stream lama sangat. Semalam tidur awal keletihan. Sama lah actually semalam. Mana ni? Sekejap, pop up benda ni keluar. So kita tengok chat. Okay. Semalam aku pun tertidur awal lepas maghrib tu. Tertidur. Semalam ada buat kerja luar, betulkan orang punya PC. Cek lalas tengok, ya Allah, rupanya kesian selama ni main dia punya apa ni, CPU AIO cooler dia kan, dah bersihkan apa semua benda, rupanya AIO cooler dia apa orang cakap, mati dah orang kata dah sampai masa lah. Thank you Muhammad Amir Fazli for the like. So suhu temperature dia naik 90, panas orang kata. Tak boleh buat apa lah orang kata. Alhamdulillah, tapi tadi dah betulkan kan, datang kedai apa semua benda. Dah pergi ke kedai, pasang AIO cooler. Lepas tu AIO cooler pun ada masalah dengan casing. Pasal casing dia skru mati kan. And then tak dapat nak buat kan. Pasal kalau bukan macam nak tukar casing dan sebagainya kan. Tapi lalas terpaksa orang kata gunakan kebijaksanaan yang ada. Skru tengah. Sebab tu kalau korang cari casing yang biasanya memang ada skru dia, ada laluan, so benda boleh turun naik. Pasal bila korang letak water cooler, air cooler, katakanlah ni carburetor radiator dengan dia punya tempat kat sini, pastikan ini yang sorry korang tak nampak. Basically pastikan yang air dia tu yang sini dengan dia punya tempat kepala tu, pastikan yang ni lagi tinggi daripada ni. Faham tak maksudnya? Pasal kalau ni tinggi, ni rendah, nanti buih kat sini. Bila buih kat sini mudah rosak orang kata. And then one dapat settlekan. Penat tu yang tertidur pukul 11 baru apa? Pukul 11 baru bangun tu yang macam aduh, dah tak boleh tidur balik. Mainlah Shadowbringers orang kata sikit kan. Tapi quest malam memang best lah. Memang betul best orang kata. Menyayat hati lah orang kata. So yeah. Hari ni kita quest kita untuk apa? Untuk apa ni? Tahu lah, kita ikut lah Minfilian ni. Dia nak buat apa, dia nak bunuh diri, kita ikutkan je lah. Apa malah nak cakap. Jom cari orang. Zun. Oh tu gone. For Nabat Arang, a ship is the best. Nothing is faster than a ship. The Ilmara have one. I hear you can ask them to take you. What? It's in that what superfluous to do so. Your dutiful make note of gone words. Dia pernah tumpang ilmu punya kapal. Aku tak tahu kenapa Minfilia ni ada red flag oh. I got it. I lead by asking how business is, then mention you, and then ask about the route. That should work, right? Tak kot. Tu ada real quick. You wish to go to Nabat Arang. There was a way once, a gondola down the cliff, but it was built for those who have left something behind that they wish to retrieve. Now there's nothing left and no one use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt it's rusted while you could bear you away. Oh, dia baru function. Mana lagi satu? Aku biasa kalau cek orang lalas ni mesti last sekali tau. Mesti tersembunyi gila, tak jumpa. Celah-celah kelengkangnya sembunyi kan. Macam tolong cik askar sakit tu. Ya Allah. Mana lah cak? Kau tengok, aku dah cakap. Biasa terakhir susah sikit cik. Boleh masuk ke? Tak boleh. No help. Mana Zak? Ada reban ayam ke? Aduh. Tenang. Cari dengan betul. Sorry dah tak. Tengah tengok sini sampai main. Oh. Tak ada benda. Mana Zak? Mana lagi satu ni? Serius lah. Tak jumpa. High ground. Mana lah Zak? Ya Allah. Serius lah. Kenapa boleh tak jumpa ni? Dah bumbung pun tak ada. Oh, tak sampai. Mana tu? Lagi satu question demok garik. Ada weapon lawa tak weapon kat sini? Wabuk ya. Zun dah. Kobol dah. Ren dah. Minfilia dah. Uranger dah. Gila-gila. Boleh masuk? Tak boleh masuk? Oh, wah. Boleh masuk siap. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Jimbit siap. Malu siap. Boleh tutup stream. Oh, that is a surprise. Ya, memang surprise pun. Thank you. Not many bound for Nabat around this day. I do know of a trolley that once when there, it used to travel within all the settlement and mines of Hilenbus. It was locked behind the gate, however, I assume that would be kept from it being stolen or damaged, also prevent it from being of much use. You take down information, patch before stopping the Astaghfirullahaladzim. Pintu lain aku pergi tak boleh masuk. Sekali yang tu boleh masuk Pak kecewa tu. The Lord, I'm afraid I'll learn little of use of how to reach Nabat Erang. The Ilmuran prison though, that's another matter. Apparently through the army is definitely in Nabat Erang. There have been no sighting of Ilmuran at all in the Hill of Embers. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Alice's plan has borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a rock forward? Yes, ada crane. Okay, ni tips untuk new player. Jangan drag. Cancel, jangan drag. Apa yang kau patut buat adalah pergi sini. Okay, tekan kanan, mouse klik kanan. Jadi terus bawa barang yang kau nak. Okay. So senang. Okay, hand over. Tak, GPU lama. Tapi sekarang ni stream pakai CPU punya power. Pakai CPU punya power ni panas sikit CPU. Tapi Alhamdulillah CPU kita Ryzen 7 5800X. So bolehlah stream guna CPU sikit. And then abang terpaksa rendahkan bitrate. Terpaksa stream 30fps saja. These are option. What do you think? We can try the gondola. Might die but Can we get that shit anywhere? Not from Ball 3 obviously. Get aside, the trolley seem most feasible. Abang try gondola. I rather not. If it all the same to you, if it went poorly, we can simply wave our hand manage to detail like Istola. Not that I would recommend, even if we could. Tak boleh lah, salah. We can get... Salah option Jimbit salah option. We could perhaps use Amaro, but even from distance I can imagine the Lumari must spot up if we all travel by air. Get aside, the trolley must be visible. It does seem to have been less risky of our option, and I can imagine one gate is enough to throw you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off in search of it, so perhaps Zun can offer some insight. Abuse mechanic. Sedap EXP. Meremang dapat tengok EXP dia, kau tahu tak? Jom Zun. Spicy chicken mac deluxe satu. Boleh tak? Order tak? Zun is IU curiosity. Oh, value customer. Where are the others moral help? or her fashion. They did told us of trolley that runs to Never Erang at least. But I'm correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when we first asked. Yes, the gate, you see it impassable. Before there was hulking thing of stone, the Talos, it opened the gate, they say. But none operate such thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. Nah. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Biran's mines. That's where the trolley control stands. I still see miners there from time to time. If you know what happened to the Talos, it would be damn. Thank you. We have been a great help. You have been a great help. We are off to Mount Biran. Then let's hope that someone will be there to answer our question. Speak with Tancred. Tak sabar tu nak tunggu plot twist cerita ni. Apa si Elmet simpan siap? Respirasi KFC ke? Zodiac buat. Kali Hydralane ni McD, Zodiac Domino Pizza. Tak ada kena siap comparison tu. Pada side. Oh, pardon me, it's a bit daunting, isn't it? Ranger. Mayhap the pole of light is the root of this land desolation, or mayhap the false lie with the man and inevitable greed. Angret. The scale of the track is impressive, I give them that. Now we only need to follow it until we come to the mine. H-base. Ni ya. Dah agak dah lagu ni keluar. Mana? Oh, jauh siap. Kita dah selamatkan apa ni? 3 tempat. Tapi pada aku Light Warden yang ketiga yang dekat piramid tu paling tak best. In fact, mission semalam yang kita buat yang bukan dalam dungeon tu lagi seronok daripada bunuh Light Warden ketiga. Train ni mengingatkan aku pada Kabal tak? Kabal ni tempat map awal-awal yang saji tu kan penuh dengan kereta api punya track apa yang uji-uji ingat game Kabal. A bit of mess, isn't it? But the mechanism for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zun's mysterious miner to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mine's proper called Ranger Eye. Meet us there if you find anything. Speak with Tancred again. This lever can have been designed for a person to operate. Mana ni Ranger? Oh, Iron Ball. Satu, ada orang lawan. Flex of Rust Redemption, but they nevertheless appear steady enough to bear the trolley without issue. Boleh masuk. Conspicuous cup. Conspicuous cup. The cup is slightly warm and fair amount of tea. Step over long if the color indication remain within. Ada orang baru minum teh kat sini. Ironically, aku baru habis minum teh Pak T.O. ni. Aduh. Oh, tak banding dengan bunyi tekara. Itulah functionnya kau pakai 7.1 audio. 7.1. Kelas apa ni? Oh, Rolika. Nak sangat kan? Sini. Nak sangat abang bunuh. Jom. Tak boleh tengok aku senang sikit. Urenje apa cerita? The Lord, what hast thou discerned? Ada orang baru lepas minum teh, keren tu nampak macam okey, and then track menunjukkan ada pergerakan 2-3 hari lepas. Indeed, done observation are consistent with my own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere to our comrade arrive. Ample evidence of this maintenance and lukewarm tea beside. Yes. Teh tu jenama bowl lah, in case kalau kau nak tahu. The level for switching track look like they are in good condition, though I couldn't even move myself. No 100% could, I think. It might believe that no person is meant to. This style of breath more than a passing resemblance to the golem resource. No doubt this appear to be sole example of its kind. The profilation of Talos fragment, as well as the enormity of the mechanism here, suggests a considerable number were once in operation. At last, this specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know now how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And with the aid of the Talos, even if thou went somehow able to unbar the trolley bar, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and rail must know something that we don't. Dia ada surat miti tu yang dia boleh buat operasi tem-tem macam ni. Let us them what it is, shall we? The Lord, I do believe you will find a person of some interest skulking in the shadow behind the warehouse of northeastern side of the track. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourself as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Tangkut, janganlah macam itu. Kau menakutkan orang. Confront the suspicious man. Mana kau tahu dia man? Spoil lah teks ni. Assalamualaikum. Tak ada masuk pula. Assalamualaikum. Oh, tak ada masuk. Oh, tu dia, tu dia. Macam jauh sikit. Ya, janganlah kacau, aku nak surprise dia. Jom, kita main cak-cak, kita ada bayang kita. Assalamualaikum. Wicked White! Where do you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here. Of that, I'm sure. Weh! Kau! Aku punya shadow dah attack kau terus. What are you? Kan dia tu lenyap. Aduh, mati terus dia. Slow siap, boleh rasa siap slow cukup banding dengan motor club. Tak sabar nak dapatkan kereta 13 hari bulan ni. Oh wow. We won't let you. That's smart. What? Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Ranger, apa cerita? They elected to take out against us, though the outcome was plain from the first. Minfilia, jangan takut. I feel a bit bad for them. Angkat cerita. Kat si. Good to hear. These two weren't much of a trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. We are not the brigade come to take what is in ours. We do honestly look like we need to steal what? Some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We are not here to rob you. A likely story. You look, well, you don't look normal, that for certain. You don't have anywhere, so you are clearly not a merchant. Traveler never pass this way. The only reason you would come here all the way is to strip the machinery for parts. Oh, Tefi, I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her unto world's end. On their journey, they meet a sorcerer, and as ancient as time itself, moved by the lady devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turn up here somehow. I can only assume you being intentionally obtuse, but in that unlikely event, that's a serious conjecture. No, I suppose I am the bodyguard of sort, but we have rather larger concern than fairy tales romance. Though I would fan hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his orange. Orange. Tu cerita tipu. God can his strength. Wait, what? If I may, we're actually searching for the means by which to travel to Nabararang. You're hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best of start, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again. The trolley? The trolley! You have should lead with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We are both engineer in training. In fact, Jerky and Tefi at your service. Technically, I am a miner, but he does repair work. But our occupation is the trolley. We are working with few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it is true that's the little in need of transport this day, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The amazing sight of it travelling that the track once again would make heart sore, mark my words. Mana yang black seorang lagi tu? Kau tak check member kau ke? Guys, member seorang mati. Not that much. We lack truth to be told. Well, if there anything we could do to assist you, we could gather material or help put pieces together. It's a side of more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley operation. I suppose you could speak with him. If you like, we will introduce you. Sekali Mamat Black yang kita bunuh tu Astaghfirullahalazim. Very well. Our options are limited, and if this Magnus Carlson can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I would like to hear it. Right, it looks like you've been following us back to Twine. Then. Allah! Macam mana boleh keluar? Ni ya. Oh. Awak ke baju dia? Nah. What the? Oh, tak lawanya. Jom. Duffy is ready to give you guide to the Twine where you might meet the mysterious Magnus. If you are ready, we can leave now. Though you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he would come out by now. You think he will alright? That's I suppose we did force your hand a bit. Well, I have a look just in case you go on ahead, Duffy. Alright, looks like it will be just you lot and me. Then try not to let anything take a bite of you on the way out of the rail yard. We will catch up with you in Twine. Okay. Damn, that's smart. Did he have Ya Allah. Tengah berbual dia serang aku. Mengajar ke. Damn, that smart. Did he have to love me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Not to be done about it. Though I've pointed your overeager companion is in the right direction and they've gone on ahead. So we need to get moving. Normally we walk atop the track, but seeing as the young lady as much as auto strike, that more privileged a route that I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the Lord present dangers as Pak, 2 kali saya aku kena macam tu. The gap. Of course, the low road present other dangers, but having been receiving any of your friends, I'm not worried on that count. Imbit kena serang. Wait a moment, I think I hear something. Oh, that's something, alright. Run! Mana pula dia sembunyi Takkan dia lari jauh. Oh, jauhnya dia lari. Sorry about that. I admit I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We are nearly to the twine though, so we will make it further without we are nearly to the twine though, so we should make it without further incident. Oh, tu ke the twine. Dah nampak ah. Yeah. Speak with driver again. Okay, UNJ, apa cerita? Odd to find place like this still occupied. It must have come dangerously close to being consumed by the flood. UNJ, a testament of man's resilience that civilization may yet be found at the very edge of the world. Dude, mesti ada lagu Into the Edge punya ayat ni. To the town is small, but everything seems to be purposefully. It's amazing. Okay, tune dulu. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Okay, apa cerita? This is it. Welcome to the twine. The original dwellings. As you drop the notice to track those hard must probably be carried away. That's much now. There's no trolley, not much work to do. We had in mind that matter only resident remains solution and that's how it goes to say. That should give you some indication what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand that we can get trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Well, that's encouraging, but I don't see that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. Boleh pergi kita kat bos tu. Try kejap gimbal. Orang lain semua dah boleh terbang kat dalam map. Kita mesti jalan kaki je. Let's go, the hunt. Dah habis dah. Wah, tu ke? Nampak macam bos pun. Binatang biasa je. Dah habis tu. Sayang. Oh, Magnus. Pecinta Magnus. Pecinta. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or the four of you. We could what? If you're going to bother me, at least have the damn courtesy to stand still. Methinks this one is deep in his cup. Yep, dia mabuk. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabarang, so they come to ask you about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabarang. Not anymore. And especially not for pretty little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabarang. I must. Bah. So you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. The place is ruined. Nothing more. And you are not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We are not fool. It is necessary that drive. It is necessity that drive us to Nabat Era. If you insist that the trolley is not an ocean, at least tell us why. No, I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. We will speak outside. Oh, Ahmad Farhan, thank you for the share. Thank you for the share. And Ahmad Farhan, oh, thank you for the like. Salam lagi pop up tu tak ada pasal kita punya Streamlab Prime akan habis. Sedih macam mana? Hai, mabuk pula dia ni. Aduh. Piss off. I'll be lying if I say I didn't expect that. For what it was, I am sorry. Banyak botol minum. Aduh. Minfilia ni punca. Stubborn ass. I sense there is more to this villager drunk and his tale. Dan pula tengok dia bersedihnya ni. Ahmad Farhan, thank you for 25 star. May you bloom into the bloom, my friend. InsyaAllah. Dia nak habiskan story paling menyayat hati dalam game ni. He only say that because he thinks I'm weak and he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Oh, ada awet lalu. Woohoo! Minfilia remained adrift in the turbulent sea of thought. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It is clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. Pada Mama RGB sebelah kita ni. Okay, Minfilia okay. Kerana kau okay. Tancred, art thou will contest, stand witness to fate course, and take no part. This isn't a matter of fate, Urianji. It's about choice, and I have years to decide where I stand. Minfilia has spent too long in change already. I will not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That at least I can do for her. Aduh, drama tu. So it be. Come, let us make our own inquiries. Drama UNJ ni. Kan, Tancred ni. Aduh, Tancred, come on, Tancred. Betul terang je, Tancred. Jangan simpan-simpan, bagi tahu je. Wow, ada merchant. Jerky. Oh, there you are. You will be pleased to know that I got our friend back home with no trouble, and he's just fine. He was a bit shaken up, that's all. And you, what did Magnus have to say? Orang mabuk macam itu tak boleh nak layan lah. I did have a faint hope that you might prompt him to action where our interest has not, but I suppose that was foolish of me. I am sorry that I couldn't be of help, though could at least show you the trolley car we have here, if you like. You will give a stroke or two. It has some very smooth. You may say you're not giving up, even knowing Magnus is Magnus. Magnus nak kena empower. Second skill, tekan. I don't see much point of you're being stubborn about it though. Perhaps stubbornness is exactly what this situation call for. Can't forge iron without an anvil, after all. I can imagine that anything you try will work, but if you're certain you can help me make preparation in the event that it does. To the end, take this toolbox. We're going to inspect it. I have a look along road the track for anything that in need of repair. You bring the tool and be ready to hand them to me whenever I stop to work. Open the toolbox for jerky. Ya Allah, apa jerky? Atas. You open the box, revealing the proud array of lovingly maintained to within. Brilliant! Now, if you could hand me what I need as work, that would be help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose for one meter. We can have that. I need to tighten it. Rasa tu kau macam mengarut je semua. Thank you, this one will do nicely. Now, give me one moment and... What? What? Nani? There, I don't see any problem here. Let's continue along the track. Oh, Mama RGB bukan Mamat, Mina. Wow. Baik ingat Mama RGB tadi, rupanya Mina RGB. You set down the toolbox, the muscle of your arm enjoying profound relief and open it once again. You got handy to have around, you know. As to the lamp here, is an often necessary this day, but if we are going to do this, might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle the night return as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. Anyhow, a bit of this post seemed to have splintered. Wherever is the lamp is next to it or not, we want one of these pieces of wood jabbing the next person who come through here to do maintenance. I need to sand it down a little bit. Fire. Abang buat gampla, abang tahu. Yes, a wood fire, perfect. Ah! Damn, my gunpla knowledge have helped me in this in this quest. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you would like to take in the view of the track from here a bit longer. It is breathtaking, I know. Oh. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks here in the hills of Ember, you see. But after a certain point, they had dug out everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon the idea of the Talos, which they have seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Nabath brought the Mr. engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills. And wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked right up again. Tuan, it says, sprung up around that time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, the fruitful cooperation between the native Ronso and the newly come Mistel. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistel left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folk from Delus Stoneworks, took off forevermore, and now no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. But there is no use in lamenting what can be changed, and there is no one thing that we need to do, and there is one more thing we need to do while we are out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally makes their nests on the tracks. You see, it falls to us to remove them when they do. The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you, but you may have noticed I am not terribly suited for confrontation. Let's say, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nest you find for me? I keep an eye on things from here. Habis dia cerita benda sedih-sedih, lepas tu dia suruh kita kutip telur. Inilah manusia. Wah, takkan kita nak bunuh dia. Aduh, kita cuma alihkan telur je. Oh, tak boleh jatuh eh? Oi! Too soon. Aduh. Spoke too soon. Abang ingat dia orang program supaya kita tak jatuh. Sesangkut punya boleh jatuh. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Kena naik balik. Oh, dia main paladin. Rasa macam feel bad gila. Kita just alihkan dia punya sarang kot. Tak perlulah bunuh dia. Square Enix. Why Square Enix? Why thou must you do this to me? Thank you. That should be everything taken care of. In your return for help, I tell you a bit more about Petroli. Nothing that can get it started again though. As I said, the only people who knew how to repair Talos are long gone. When they left, life began to bleed out of the town. The trolley track rusted and its car fell into disrepair. Now I was born in the twine race here. My first word was trolley. Damn it! And those were the worst years of my life. But then, about 7 years passed. Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is real, proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if hadn't been for his son. As are you well aware, Erang is hardly the safest place. Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its danger. It didn't help in the end. The senator got the boy. Isn't that always the way? The child has always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus trolley running again. So in his memory, they returned to Twine, started fixing the rusted trail and broken cars. And it was going well for a time. Sado! Wicked White Vulture, they are back for revenge. Never mind, I don't want to find out. God damn. Aduh, Jerky, kenapa kau lari? On the track. Nice work out there. And now you know the story of the trolley. Wouldn't do you much good without the Talos though. If there was even single one that still functioned, things might be different, but well, here we are. Tak boleh ke kita guna heater untuk despite his better judgment, Jerky is considering throwing you a bone. Not that it will do you any good, but we do have a Talos that we're meaning to repair. I can show you if you like, but it's certainly nice to hear something other than Magnus creeping fortunes. Examining the defective Talos. Hey, you ranger, apa kau buat? Thou art come to examine the Talos. Yes, now we come. Looks like someone already beat us here, but please look as much as you like. Kru semua okey, apa semua okey. Kru kat buntut tanggal tak? Tak tanggal. Okay tu. Truly a most vexing state of affair. I thought mayhap a closer examination might yield some value. Something of value. Benda lah cakap. I see the means to be Talos stone by stone are lost to us. This is true. But here before us slumber a most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not a few minor falling, it will be in working condition. It will likely require not but a few modest repair and sufficient of ether. Well, if you think you can get the thing up and running, be far for me to stop you. But what exactly do you reckon is the problem? I would stress that I have performed only the most cursory of examination, though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me, as I did suspect from the first. It is host to a network of veins and through which ether flow freely. Also, it would, were it not severe fractures which now impede said flow. How is in the hell you get all of that from just a gland? I take it you thought up solution as well. To bridge these fissures require a material highly conductive to ether. Once in place, I believe it is possible to restore Talos to life. Might I prevail upon thee to acquire which we require? Not far beyond the wall of twine dwells a creature of living stone. The Dibitage, full sure am I that stone from such a being would prove most suitable for our need. So basically kita kena bunuh makhluk batu untuk bagi batu ni penyawa. Very good, I shall have Tancred and Mephilia attend me in the remaining preparation. I spy but 3 obstruction to the flow of ether in the Talos. Thus, I would ask you provide 3 stone of the Dibitage. All else will be made ready upon thy return. What? Quick witted scavenger? Ada quest kat sini. Dapat? Tak dapat? Oh, dapat. Ada batu lagi tu. Ada fit dia. Less than with swords. Oh tak. Nope. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Let's go. Durianje. Okay, Durianje settle. I wish we have mage like him around sooner. As you might imagine, we have been trouble convincing people to come here to help. They either refuse outright or demand payment far beyond anything we could hope to afford. This is why we made such little progress in repairing the Talos. We are poor over every scrap of paper left behind by the little stonework, hoping we might learn how it's done. But this just isn't enough. Tancred and Mephilia will return ere long with the remaining supply we require. They did not succeed in procuring stone from the Dibitage. Fine specimen, one and all. You have my thanks. We need now but wait for the Tancred and Mephilia to return. From end to end, the path which ether may flow through the Talos have duly mended. but require a sufficient endowment. Is not moving. Strange, the core refused to stir. I fear the condition of this Talos is more dire than I previously surmised. As a heart-driven blood through a man's veins, so doth the core eater throughout this massive frame. Failing its repair or replacement, the Talos cannot be restored. So it was the heart after all. Thou didn't foresee this outcome. Well, no, not exactly. We never gotten this far in trying to repair it, so we have no way of knowing the heart was the real problem. We tried to find another in case things turn out as they are now, but Jerky, this isn't my story to share. Please, Jerky, if something went wrong, maybe we can help. Alright. After all you lot have done for us, I suppose at least I can do. Wow, the Titan bronze weapon. Jerky may come to regret his next decision. Right then, the Talos, their heart cannot be made of just any stone. You need a special sort with sufficient ethereal conductivity. Both it and the other material used in the construction of Talos' body are mined in the same place. That place, of course, being here, the Hill of Ember. And it was 3 years ago when she... No, I can't. I'm sorry. You have to hear it from Taffy or someone else. Dari. Kau dah janji nak cerita. Lepas tu kau lari macam tu je. Ya Allah. Kalau ni game Witcher 3 aku dah bunuh kau kat tepi jalan lah. Back to the tavern then. Hey, sexy lady. Hey, tapi still here, You can ask again, but the answer is the same. Our trolleys are... Nope. Cerita lain. What? God damn it, Jerky. You could at least finish it so I wouldn't have to clean up your mess. Seeing how you made such quick progress in fixing Talos and all, he was probably thinking you could have changed things around here. And I think he may be right. Gather your friends and I'll tell you what you want to know. Kan senang macam ini, tak perlulah menyusahkan kita.
Oyakataの奥さんはさ、最後の山師なんて呼ばれた凄腕の採掘師だったんだ。
Finally, cutscene. Kita boleh relax ya.
タロースに新しい神格が必要かもって話になった時、当然彼女は自分が掘りに行くって名乗り出た。けど何せ歴史ある鉱山だ。力のある石となると掘り尽くされてて簡単には見つからない。それで彼女が坑道の奥深くに潜っていった時のことさ。大規模な崩落が起きたのは みんな必死になって行動を塞いだ土砂をどけたよ。でも彼女の元にたどり着けたのはおよそ2ヶ月後だ。待っていたのは当然亡骸だった。それ以来親方はあんな感じさ。すまないが分かってやってほしい。
ちなみに当の本人はどこへ？
ああ、ついさっきフラッと出て行ったから多分。
Kubur.
なんださっきのやつじゃねえか。しつけえな。どんなに頼まれようがトロッカー動かさねえ。あんなもんぶっ壊して樽にでも桶にでもした方がまだマシってもんだ。上がったら帰れ。二度と俺の前に面さらすんじゃねえ。
二人の名は？
息子はスクリー、妻はアグナだ。ただいまという相手がいなくなってどこにも帰れなくなっちまった。こいつに溺れても溺れても行き着く底なんてありゃしねえ。
まったくだ。いっそ楽にしてくれと願ってる時ほどそいつは役に立たないもんさ。
お前も家族を亡くしたのか？
どうだかな。家族なんて上等なものにはなってやれなかったと思う。何せ俺は身寄りのない孤児だったからな。家族ってものの加減がわからない。俺を拾ってくれた恩師は立派な人でそれを慕ってはいたさ。だが自分の手で守らなきゃならないようなものは何一つ持たないまま生きてきた。そんな時だ。俺の力不足でまだ幼かったあいつを天涯孤独の身にさせてしまった。それからずっと守ってやりたいと思ってきたが、思い返すたび大したことはしてやれなかったと感じるよ。だからこそ彼女の生きた後を、その意志を拾わなくちゃならないんだ。それに今の俺には守ってやりたいものがもう一つ。足踏みしていたら削られていくのはあいつの未来だ。 だからナバスアレンに行く。そのためにタロースの修復ができた暁にはお前にトロッコを動かしてもらいたい。
できるもんか。
うん。
どうして本物のミンフィリアのこと過去みたいに言うんですか？まだ取り戻せるじゃないですか。そのために私はここに。
Apa? Ninja onion cutting ninja saat scene tu. Aduh. Apa? Too deep to say anything kan. Scene tu memang simple yang yet berkesan lah orang kata. Tak adalah orang kata hit kita sangat dengan tema kematian dan sebagainya, loss, pain and grief semua. But it is what it is. Orang kata untuk Tancred scene tu a reflection untuk diri dia. Orang kata memang cantik lah. Scene tadi memang cantik. Tapi Minfilia abang tak faham kau. I wish there was more we could do for you. I truly do. But after Agna incident, no one is allowed near those mine. Why must he always treat me like this? Full well do I know the pain of loss and how heavily it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. We must need procure a new heart for the Talos. Therefore, those any location where we might find stone we require, no matter how send the possibility, we would seize it. I told you near all the winds were trapped dry years ago, though I suppose if you really wanted to try, you may find something on Novi Livings. It was open well before Talos became commonplace, which is why the mining there was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Gujhon and tell him I send you, but don't be surprised if he tell you the same thing. Thine assistance is most appreciated. Though he was quickly to deny it, his heart is in turmoil and his thought got clouded. It would be unwise to ignore his distress. Well, at least kita lagi tinggi daripada Tancred. Wah, yeah. Off to somewhere are you? At last, a lead on the stone we need to power the Talos. I can very well have you go on your own. Lead the way. A convenient distraction. Tancred is tired of waiting around. I say we are long overdue for good turn. I can hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Livings was to the south. Was it? Let's get going. The way you describe it, I was expecting this place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortune are finally improving, though we should probably hear what we have to say before we celebrate. Assuming we can find him, that is. Wih, jauh, bhai. It is our man. Good John. Who are you? What are you doing in here? Well, you should have listened to Jeffrey. You're wasting your time. But this site is not as developed as the others. Is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain this. The stone you're looking for is leonine. All the talos in the hill are powered using them. Were at least. Anyway, whatever left, if anything, is too far below the safely excavated. In the deepest reach of the mine, we use talos to keep the pathway from collapsing. They're still here, but they could give up anytime, which is why the mine is but in the deepest reach of mine, we use talos to keep the pathway from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give up anytime, which is why. Okay, then our only option is search for higher level for any fragment of leonine that may have been overlooked. I suppose this may be another way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you asking? This is trade secret. I need to be duly compensated in exchange. So fine, what do you want? The other day I found velvet gold piece down in the mines. A bloody velvet gold piece. And wouldn't you know it, I dropped the damn thing somehow while I was working. Find it, I will tell you what you want to know. You have hard bargain, sir, but we take it. It seems we have to work out the lot. Thankfully, I have idea for how we might hurry things along. I'm sure you noticed, despite the best efforts to illuminate the corridor, it's rather dark in here, meaning it will be much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I suppose we use sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in, and I enter the area and retrace your step in case anything becomes it. If field drops wearing effect, I can give you more, don't worry. Dark side. Ya, senang ya. This is supposed to find nothing but to go piece. Wah, buka. Saya bayar sekejap. Baru nak cakap senangnya. Tak ada juga. Yes. Jumpa. A convenient distraction nama tajuk. Memang betul lah tu. I was hoping he dropped the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More filmy thinking that Lady Luck was on our side. Yeah, kita jumpa. Or maybe he is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. Well, I couldn't have done it without your sound drops. So you say, but you have proven neck of success regardless of circumstances. I doubt very much I could discover it unassisted. I only managed to survive the Croton Wilderness and Imperial Capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood, and one of my positive ways endear me to Luixua. I imagine it wasn't easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket have proven vital to my continued success, just as it is. I have chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage. Well, I rather not think of it. So long I have the means to protect those dear to me and to see my duty through, it is all that matters. Now let's hurry and see that return to John. Sooner we get back to you and Jamie Filia, the better. Too bad. EXP kita. A convenient distraction Satu, dua, tiga, empat, lima, enam. Satu, dua, tiga, satu, dua, tiga, empat, lima, enam, tujuh, lapan, sembilan, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 3, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31 quest lagi kita tamat Shadowbringers. Sebelum ke post Shadowbringers okay. So yep. Macam mana ni? Tak apalah, ambil lah quest ni sebagai apa, Dark Knight. Nanti kita leveling Dragon of Stream untuk dapatkan Dragon level 70 lebih. Yep. Sekarang quest 77 kan. 77, 78 lah, kena Dragon sampai 78 lah, senang sikit. No, sorry. You're back. Wait, does that mean? Yep. I'll be damned, you actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal, but don't think this means you will find what you're after. Berapa juta XP tak? Well, lucky for you, Gujutan is man of his word. Except, to be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you did, and I'm the man of my word. Come with me. A dirty job, nama quest ni. Apa buat? I hope you waited for the sun to wear off. There were wonders in the dark, but in the light of day, they will only bring you so. Every time I step out of this spine, the sky seems to get brighter. I will never leave them in the air. One so still. But you will not come here to hear my grievances. You after Leonine. First, I have to ask. You have ever heard of rockworms? Rockworms, I know them by another name, though I am fairly certain the local call them knockers. Aye, that they do. Whatever you call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your trouble. They can fit through the crack and crevice down where they could never hope to reach. And on occasion, they come back with something valuable. They dig up Leonine in the mine. It's a rare occurrence, but yes, that said, it usually amount to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other option sound tantamount to suicide. So how can we draw out these rockworms? Over there, over by that shack, you will find a bag full of smoke bomb. Set off a few in the mines and you will flush them out in no time. Once they were out in the open, knock them senseless and check their bugs. I should warn you, this method of mining, it cannot, if you can even call it that, is used as last resort on account that little that they like to bring back. You want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of valuable. Assuming you find something, bring it here and I have a look. We should split up if you were to cover more ground as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas on your map, I'll see to the parts between them. Tak ada apa-apa berlaku pun. The air in the mine grows thick and smoke. Nearby you hear soft rumbling of the stone. Ada lagi yang kita tinggal. Udah. Siap quest ni. Lagi 3 siap. Mana nak cari ni? Oh lah. Tu ada satu part miss. Agak ah pasal warna merah tu tak hilang kat situ. Okay, settle. I found my fair share of rock. Hopefully learning among them. There you are. Find anything promising? Nak ambil 7 biji batu. Between the two you have say you got quite the haul. Best get comfortable, friend. It's going to take time for me to sift through all of this.
お前には馴染みがない話かもしれないが、あいつは原初世界のミンフィリアはもともと採掘師として稼いでいたんだ。
Ini aku tahu pasal ada orang tunjuk kat wiki yang Minfilia punya profession miner sebab itu dia useless.
彼女が事故で父を失って以来、フラミンさんに育てられてたのは知ってるだろう。だがラミンさん自身恋人を失って頼るものがない境遇だったからな。少しでも力になれればと採掘を始めたらしい。懐かしいな。俺が情報収集も兼ねてウルダ派の酒場で飲んでると、顔に泥をつけたあいつが外を通るわけだ。俺は今日も無事に仕事が終わったのかと安心しながら、なんだか妙に居心地が悪くなる。けどそこで店を飛び出して追いかける理由もない。だから後腐れない相手と酒や軽口をますます弾ませるんだ。
It's not a final how to say the least.
まったくだ。その点に関しては彼女自身からも他の賢人たちからも実に的確で辛辣な評価をいただいたよ。だから 今回だけは間違えないようにしたいんだ。
おいあんたら、見てくれよ、こいつは驚きだぞ。
獅子名詞があったのか。
Tak sabar betul.
ああ、まあな。あんたら相当な強運の持ち主だよ。見つけた獅子名詞は細かな破片がいくつかと。いや、とにかくこいつを見てくれ。
これも獅子名詞か。
そうだ、そんな大きいものはここ十数年出ていない。加えてよく見ろ、文字が刻まれてるだろう。
What?
ああ、この傷みたいな線か。確かに文字に見えなくも。マグヌス・スクリ、愛するあなたたちに。
そうだそうだとも。そいつはマグヌスのところの嫁アグナからの贈り物なんだ。まったくさすが最後の山師だよ。あいつはちゃんと目的の石を掘り出してたんだ。だが崩落のせいで帰ることができなくなった。おそらくその言葉を刻んで息絶えたんだろう。いつかマグヌスが見つけると信じて。それを岩虫のやつが先に持ってっちまったんだ。ああ、まったくなんてこった。あんたらが埋もれてた運命を掘り当てたんだよ。この場所にもまだこんな思いが残ってたんだな。
Carbohydrate. Ada yang tahu main mahjong tak kat Ghost Saucer? Tak pernah try lagi mahjong. Nak try tapi nantilah. Masa kita dah hilangkan apa kegilaan daripada main Ghost Saucer. Kalau main Ghost Saucer pun banyak-banyak besarkan cukubu. Jadikan cukubu betul-betul kuat supaya menang race. Guys, I think it is the best untuk kita stop malam ni. Quest hari ni agak fun. Maksudnya quest hari ni okey lah. Stop kita faham banyak Tancred punya backstory Minfilia. Tapi untuk siapa yang main Final Fantasy 1.0, korang tahu lah Minfilia punya scene dengan Tancred ni spin tu macam mana, yang korang boleh pergi YouTube untuk tengok scene tu kalau korang berminat. Kita pun kebetulan dapat tengok scene 1.0 tu, so lagi faham lah konteks dengan Tancred bila dia kata pasal minor tu dan sebagainya. Kita tahu pasal benda tu ada orang explain atau ada orang pernah beritahu kat kita. So yep. So yeah, overall good. Kita lagi 30 quest untuk sampai ke Shadowbringer punya penamat sebelum kita masuk post Shadowbringer kan. So far bukan nak cakap apa lah, kita tak habis lagi. Macam apa ni, Dragon, macam Heaven Sword punya quest leading up tu apa ni, cerita lepas tak, pada aku perjalanan Heaven Sword masa kita dengan Estinian dengan Ysel jumpa Heroes Valga apa semua tu lagi seronok daripada Shadowbringer punya perjalanan. Tapi Shadowbringer punya perjalanan penuh dengan pengajaran demi pengajaran orang kata kan. Tapi pada masa sama ada part yang dull sikit lah orang kata. Tapi selepas dalam Heaven Sword, selepas siapa tu? Justinian bukan siapa tu? Alah, kita lupa pula. Bila kita dengan Ysel apa semua sebelum kita jumpa bapak dia apa semua benda je dah. Bapak si siapa tu? Alah, kita pun dah tak ingat, dah lama tak kat situ. Apa ni? Oshafan dengan apa tu semua, bila Oshafan korban apa semua baru story to pick up. And then post 3.3 punya Heaven Sword betul-betul pick up lah orang kata story tu. Tapi Shadowbringer punya, and then sama juga macam Stormblood story dia masa dekat karangan apa semua untuk dah jumpa apa tu semua tu dah best. And then by the time ending Stormblood tu memang cantik lah. Post Stormblood pun okay, cuma post Stormblood cerita tergantung. Sekarang ni kita nak tengok maybe dah masuk 20 level story terakhir, 20 quest story terakhir, mungkin story pick up kita tak tahu macam mana. Tak boleh nak cakap apa pasal overall, nanti baru kita tengok boleh judge story ni. Tapi tak tahulah kalau semua story dia pick up selepas Shadowbringer, betul tak? Tengok macam abang tak boleh nak cakap apa lah. So far tak tahulah, mungkin terlalu overhype sangat kot mission ni. Tapi tak juga, entahlah, aku pun tak tahu cakap apa lah. Ada banyak, senang cerita dekat Shadowbringer ni ada banyak part yang high betul high, ada part yang pada aku agak low sikit. So aku macam, so overall score macam kat tengah-tengah. Macam Heaven Sword makin lama makin tinggi, makin lama makin sedap kan orang kata. Shadowbringers Stormblood pun biasa, and then ada part naik, tapi tak ada part yang betul-betul low pada aku. Tengok macam mana. Nanti aku pun akan tengok balik POD ni semua selepas habis main. Nanti dah dapat penghujung Shadowbringer, kita tengok macam mana. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Tadi pun kita start lambat sikit kan, 11.30. Pukul 11 kan. Ingat start 11.30, tiba-tiba ada hal lah. Dia one dah pukul 11. So yeah, kita pun dah stream tepat masuk 2 jam. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the star, thank you for the like, thank you for the share. Okay. Nanti kalau boleh kita plan lah untuk final 10 quest terakhir Shadowbringer tu, untuk cari hari yang betul-betul sesuai untuk habiskan sekaligus kan. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Selamat malam. Peace. Ciao dulu.